Okay, hello everyone. It is July 26th, 2024. And yes, we all are getting the idea of hopefully enjoying this nice weather this weekend. It's going to be low humidity. And today we are expecting some Canadian wildfire smoke haze, but thankfully it's only for today, as in the long run it'll go bye-bye. And we are seeing some of the haze building up here on the World Trade Center camera here on Earth Cam at One Freedom Tower. But we do have to talk about the crime going on. And as usual, who do you think is ignoring it? The fine folks at Spectrum News New York 1, or if we should be calling them, Channel 1. When was the last time I had to call them out? I have lost track. But in this instance, given that we are, dealing with crime not being properly reported in Long Island, and we have Prime Power LI doing a fantastic job covering it, and I will give them credit when the credit is due. Guess what we have to talk about? There is a shooting right by Carl Schultz Park. Yes. So I'm not even going to read this article because this is a joke. This is a joke. AM New York had a better article, so we're going to read that one because, as you can see here, look at this. Pat Kiernan's acting snobby again as usual. I mean, really. The economy grew at a faster pace. That's what caused the inflation to happen in the first place. Great. It's Bidenomics at work. But I don't even want to talk about that now. Alright, so let's get into the subject at hand. So we are getting word that we had a possible murder-suicide literally across the street from Carl Schultz Park. I mean, my goodness. This is the Upper East Side. This is a rich area of New York City. How in the world could this happen over there? And not to mention, Gracie Mansion is right there too. So let's read this. So this occurred right when I was waking up at 9 a.m. this morning. So they're saying East 88th and New York Avenue. Yep, so that's exactly right across the street from the park. You literally cannot make this stuff up, folks. Sources tell AM New York the incident, saying that the two women were former in-laws, with the former mother-in-law reportedly killing her former daughter-in-law before killing herself. Sources say that a gun was recovered at the scene and another gun was found inside a handbag. Police were seen canvassing the area for evidence Friday morning. One witness who was outside cleaning up called 911 after he heard yelling and gunshots. So this is what the eyewitness said. I ducked into my doorway for cover, and then I looked up, and I saw the lady with the white hair falling onto the sidewalk. I thought something might have happened down by Gracie Mansion and she was hit by a stray bullet. But then when I went closer, I saw there was another woman laying behind the car who was also shot. Local resident Naomi Eisenberg said, "Nothing like this has ever happened in the neighborhood." Eisenberg said, "I'm shocked," who has lived in the area now for 13 years, said, "I walked my dog there every day. I hate that the city has become dangerous. I don't take the subway. I walk. It is terrible. And it is scarier to be a Jew. I'm okay in my neighborhood, but there are areas that I will not go to." So, New York 1 actually, and Channel 7 brought this up too. Let's just read the New York 1 article, because New York 1 is saying that a 4-year-old was found in a car near the scene. So, looks like, yeah, there was supposed to be a press conference this morning, but there you go, guys. I mean, this is what we have to deal with now. This is what we have to deal with. Just a sign of the times. So here's just a quick map view of the Upper East Side. And again, I've been to this area numerous times. It's literally right off the 2nd Avenue station on the Q train. So, yes, there's 86th Street and 2nd. Normally a very safe area. And, yeah. I could have literally been 2 blocks south because I never enter the park from 88th Street. Let's see. Is there even an... No, I don't think there's an entrance on East 88th. Unless... Yeah, I think that's where I've always entered. Let's just pull it up here. See, there's Gracie Mansion. Yeah, see, I never enter the park from 88th Street because there's always an entrance on East 86th, like right around here. So let's just pull up the, street view here on East End. Yeah, see, this is where I always enter the park. Most cases, this is where I come down 86th Street from the Q train. And I love going in this area. I mean, it's a lot of nice apartment buildings. And, to think that it could happen literally 2 blocks down this way. So we'll pull up a street view of 88th and York. Because, again, I know exactly where this is. The M31 bus literally stops right there. Alright? So here is this area right here. Now, did it happen right near Heavenly Pizza? That's a good question. Did it happen near Effie's? Because Effie's is a decent cafe. It's a Jewish bakery over there. That's what I'm wondering. Because unless did it happen anywhere near the floral shop or the wine store? That's a good question. See, there's not really that specific. From what I saw on Channel 7, it looked like it was right by the Andover. So I'm thinking there's no way this could have happened right in front of the Andover apartment building. So we'll have to wait for more details. But again, I'm very familiar with this area, folks, and I'm very disappointed. Indeed, I'm very disappointed that this happened literally in an area that I normally feel safe in. So I am just beyond angry. Beyond angry about this. Just like how we had another incident in the park. We'll get to the Bayside story in just a bit. But look at this. There was an armed robbery near Flushing Meadows Park. And we all remembered when that person simped for a child in Casino Park recently. So let's read this one. So this happened on July 12th. Police from the 110th Precinct are looking for armed robbers who targeted a 26-year-old woman in Corona and remains at large for nearly 2 weeks later. So this happened near the Playground for All Children at Corona Avenue and Saltel Avenue. This occurred at... Oh my goodness. Again, this is what happens when you're not supposed to be at the park when it's open. I think the playgrounds normally are supposed to close at like 10 or 11 o'clock every night, and then they don't open until past sunrise. One of the perpetrators allegedly pulled out a small silver revolver and threatened the victim, and while others forcibly removed 2 yellow gold necklaces worth $2,000, according to the NYPD report. However, a spokesman for the NYPD said it was not clear if the value of both chains or each one individually. The 3 robbers drove away from the crime scene in a red sedan on Corona Avenue. So there's the, there's the vehicle. So we do have a suspect description. So I will read that. So the pictures came out on Tuesday. One suspect is described as having a medium complexion with a large tattoo on his right shoulder. He wore a road green Boston Celtics jersey featuring the number 5 in white, a dark baseball cap, and black pants. The second suspect is described as having a medium complexion and was wearing a dark blue Los Angeles Dodgers baseball cap, a white and tan sweat jacket, and black sweatpants. Law enforcement sources said the third suspect is not described in the initial NYPD report. So, there you go. Let's see what we got in terms of the crime stats numbers. Through July 21st, the 110 precinct has reported 285 robberies so far in this calendar year, 69 more than the 216 reported at the same point last year. An increase of 31.9% in the city of Eric Adams, yes. So there you go. There you go. And then let's get to Bayside. We're going to talk about what happened on 32nd Avenue, which I want to thank Vicky Palladino for bringing this to everyone's attention. Because she was the one who notified everybody about it. Because she was actually on the phone yesterday, back and forth with the commanding officer of the 111. So you can understand how much stress Vicky was under yesterday, and then getting the facts straight and, putting it out on the internet before 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So let's read this. According to law enforcement sources, there was a shooting, and this became a homicide. Yes! Unfolded just after 1 a.m. yesterday morning near 208th Street and 32nd Avenue. So again, this is normally a safe area of Bayside. So this is very shocking. Not one homicide or a shooting was reported this year. Alright? However, there were 2 homicides and 1 shooting at the same point last year. Robberies are down 15.8%. The overall crime is down 14.4%. So it says here that the unidentified shooter approached a 43-year-old man and his son's 21-year-old friend when the suspect intending of robbing the pair. During the robbery, the suspect pulled out a gun and opened fire, striking the 43-year-old man in the head. The suspect then stole the 21-year-old's cell phone and fled in an unknown direction. Responding EMS units pronounced the 43-year-old man dead at the scene. Police have not released his identity pending family notification. The 21-year-old man was not physically injured during the incident. Law enforcement sources say the stolen phone, apparently discarded by the suspect, was later recovered on the northbound service road of the Clearview Expressway at 26th Avenue. No arrest had been made. Ongoing investigation. Obviously, again, suspect is on the run. So we're going to look up 32nd Avenue and 208th Street, because I know exactly where this is. So this is obviously where the Q31 goes. Q28 also goes here. But notice something. This is Bayside High School! So it happened right by the school. Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Right by the high school. Right by the high school. You literally cannot make this stuff up. And see this? See this? Right here. Right here. Where's the bus stop? The bus stop. Yeah, here's the bus stop right here for the Q28 and the Q31. So I know this area very, very well. So again, very shocking that a shooting would happen, again, in this normally quiet, safe part of Bayside, where you have one of the best rated high schools in all of New York City. Very shocking indeed. Now let's see what this news is. It says, man steals... Okay, I don't know why I can't pull up this video. I don't know why I can't pull this one up. It looks like we had a robbery somewhere, so I'll look for that article in a bit. So I found out that was an older article, but apparently I found something even more serious than that incident back in May. Seriously, AM New York, I hate your algorithm sometimes. But apparently, Channel 4 had this reported. There was a car carrier and a truck stolen in Brooklyn back in June. So let's read this. And again, I can't confirm that this is legitimate. So, according to police, a 2017 white Dodge Ram unoccupied was parked on Atlantic Avenue. Let me make sure that I can put this here. Yes, a white Dodge Ram 2017 model was parked on Atlantic Avenue outside a healthcare facility around 4 a.m. on Tuesday, June 25th. The truck was hauling a trailer that had 3 vehicles, a 1955 Chrysler Imperial, a 1966 Ford Mustang, and a 1968 Chevy Camaro. Surveillance video shows two individuals pulling up to the area on Atlantic Avenue near Berman Street in East New York in a white SUV. They apparently hooked the Dodge up to their vehicle and then are seen driving the entire car carrier away. No injuries were reported. Those who work in the area said the pickup truck and trailer were usually parked in the same spot earlier on this corner. Across New York City, grand larceny auto crimes are down 10.2% compared to the same time in 2023. Though the area where the crime occurred in June, grand larceny is up 11.4%. So, I guess to wrap up this video, I want to take a look at my crime stats for the 107. Before we get into the crime stats, apparently I just found out, as I was refreshing the Queen's Courier page, I made the Queen's Courier about the Queen's Bus redesign meeting on Wednesday, so look at that. Look at that. I am very happy the Queen's Courier took my comments seriously, at least. So now let's get into the 107 crime stats. So, before we get into the crime stats, I want to call out Commanding Officer Singh. So, I actually had a Zoom call with him the week before July 4th, and we were requesting that more NCOs were available on July 4th to deal with the illegal fireworks. Guess what? They were not around. So our Sector Adam officers were missing on July 4th. So I'm very disappointed in Captain Singh. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave it on that. So, let's get into the crime stats for the 107 to wrap up this video. Because normally it is supposed to be updated. So let's see if we can get the report that was through July 21st. So there you go. Normally we are a safe precinct. No homicides reported. No rape. The good news is robberies are down year to date from 4 to 1. However, it looks like we have had one less felony assault case. Burglaries are down. Grand larceny is down, so that's the good news. Looks like retail theft is down, so that's the good news. So as you can see, normally again, the 107 is a safe precinct where I am. But, you know, I am very worried that, again, with Eric Adams and the city of Yes, we're facing a very, very bad predicament right now. And look, there's the wildfire haze. It's right there. You don't see it? I'll move the camera. I'm not imagining things. There it is right there. It's right there, folks. And I don't want to hear from people, oh, you're overhyping it. When Danny Beckstrom on Channel 7 is saying that there's a real good chance of Canadian wildfire smoke haze coming to New York City today, take it seriously. Because we saw what happened on June 7th last year. Thank goodness that the rest of the weekend the weather's going to be fine, but I literally wanted to go out of my house today. I mean, my mom has no choice. She has a medical appointment today, but, you know, I'm not leaving my house. Not with this wildfire haze. In fact, I can look out my window right now. Yeah, I'm seeing it. It's coming. It's coming. So I'm done with this video. I'm done talking. And, you know, thank goodness the fireworks have been calming down in my area after July 4th. But, again, I'm very disappointed in Mo Zhang. I really am disappointed in him. And that's all I'm going to have to say. So, that's it. I'm done talking. If we have any more notable crime news, stay tuned here on Andy's Randomness. And, you know, if you're in Long Island, for my Nassau County and Suffolk County viewers, just please check out Pine Power LI. I know this is a heated election year, and me and him don't see eye to eye on the election, but we do see eye to eye on the crime going on in Long Island, and I pay attention to it too. So, I'm done here. I'm going to get going because I just want to relax, because I'm literally going to be spending the next 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say the next 5 days out of my house, because I have leisure and I have work. So, that's it. Thank you for watching, and please just try to get outside this weekend because the humidity is going to go up. Thankfully, the Canadian wildfire smoke risk is only for today, and it goes down for the rest of the weekend. So that's it. Take care, everyone.